probably need to turn his music down some. I'll never have it slide it over a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Hello. Okay. How y'all doing? Happy holidays.
What's going on, y'all?
Yeah, but we didn't do Real Talk last week, so that's why the Flash still up there. We never talked about the finale, so. Martin, thank you for the donation. Thank you, Marquise. Not that, oh my God, it's starting. We cool. We blessed. Because of y'all mostly, so we appreciate y'all. We just chilling. If I feel better, I might stream later on Twitch, do another movie for Christmas. Because I'm going to be ducked off this weekend. Thank you for the donation again, Martin. That's what's up, Virtual Boy. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I gotta try to edit the Matrix movie and put it up for y'all. If I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. That's the last day I'm working. Wait, no, tomorrow Christmas Eve, I'm not working tomorrow. So if you don't go up today, y'all ain't gonna see it till next week. I told myself I'm gonna take off Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after, so I have to do that. Martin, you with these donations. Thank you. Yeah, I saw the comic book panels for Kingpin outfit and stuff. Well, happy early birthday, because I will not be here for Christmas. No. We ain't reacting to Attack on Titan. It literally comes out in like 2 weeks. Y'all can wait. All them spoilers. Ain't no point of us watching it, and then as soon as we figure out how it's gonna end, y'all gonna be like, they read the manga. So like, no, we're good. I'm just gonna watch it and enjoy it with my comments off in the new year and keep it moving. But we can go and start talking about stuff. Since the Flash was last week, you want to talk about that, or you want to start with?
Yeah, we can do that.
So, last episode of the Flash, the finale for Armageddon. We didn't do this last week, so that's why, like I said, we're gonna still talk about it a little bit. So we get what is this after Barry come back, right, from switching everything back?
Yeah.
But like Reverse Flash still. Oh my God. Damn, Drew, thank you. Happy holidays. Have been enjoying all year long. Well, that's what's up. Thank you.
Damn,
we appreciate it.
Why did it turn pink? Because of the number?
Yeah, they different colors depending on what you do. It used to be like red, I think. I don't know. They updated it now. I think
maybe
it's like
it's a higher number that's real.
I don't know. Maybe so.
I don't have my...
But for the most part, I enjoyed Armageddon fully. I enjoyed it. Like the Reverse Flash storyline, Reverse Flashpoint, all that stuff. Like, that was good. And then for him to have to come and beg them to save him in front of, like, that audience at the police station, I'm just like...
Yeah, he did that on purpose.
I'm wondering what he thought was going to happen, though, because, like, when they took his speed, he was like, you ain't saved me. But I'm like, what would you expecting him to do? Because you asked in front of an audience, but, like, were you expecting them to save you a different way? Or, like, I'm trying to figure out what he thought they were going to do.
Yeah, like, he didn't think they would take his speed. He didn't calculate for them taking his speed. Like, find a way to save me. But, you know what I'm saying? But he was still mad because, to him, it's like, you just killed me. Like
thank you for the donation, squad. Yeah, that's what they were saying. It was an intro change to episode 4 when they made everything like Eobard, like he was the Flash instead of like Barry or whatever. But the fact that I still can't forget that Caitlyn ate them lines that episode though. Did y'all see how she treated Thawne? He brought her running and she was just like, yeah, I'm a doctor, but she was like, I'm also cool with people dying. Basically, that's what she was saying. That shit was funny. She tore into his ass. She was ready to let him go. She was like, nah, he gotta go. Let him die.
I'm like, I saw online people were talking about they didn't like what Joe said. Like,
because people was like, he was just trying to kill Harry for looking like Reverse Flash in one season or something like that. It was like, now you want them to save him or something like that. I'm like, but time has passed. People grow and change. So me killing somebody is different from me letting my kids kill somebody too. As a parent, if I feel like a motherfucker gotta go, that's different than me letting you ruin your life.
like Joe said, you don't think I want to see him dead, but he asked for help and he did that on purpose.
Attack on Titan is not in the headlines up there, so we not talking about that today. Moving on. I'm not talking about no anime.
Yeah, like matter of fact, y'all mods. If you see somebody talking about something that's not in my title, I'm done doing that stuff.
But overall, for the Flash Armageddon, I enjoyed it. I'm just waiting to see how they gonna like do the back half, yeah. Cause I know we ain't seen the last of him because he ain't dead. Even though he don't have speed, like I still feel like it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something more with that going on. Do the show for that. I'm all for killing a villain, but losing his speed is a fate worse than death. It is so sad that I feel bad for him. I mean, imagine being a speedster and losing your speed. That shit harsh as fuck. I don't feel bad for him though, cause that motherfucker got so much karma that needed to hit him. Like, yeah, he deserve all that and then some. But that's the type of person he is though. He gonna figure some shit out to probably get it back.
He gonna get his speed back. I don't know why people are like, I'm like, bro, just as Barry get his speed back, Thon go get his speed back some kind of way.
Yes,
but I just feel like
about the gold boots. They were nice.
I feel like killing him would have been better to me, like actually killing him. Like I wanted him to die. But I'm like, that's me. I'm like,
it was cool to get the wrap up of the Green Arrow and Canaries with Mia. The Canary Arrow was cool to see, yeah. I wonder if they'd ever have her back, because I know, like, her in the little conversation her Iris was having when she was like that, she probably would like the kids, like, she should come around more often and stuff like that. So I just wonder if they bring her back for something else. But I like Mia, though.
I'm just saying, bro, like...
Yeah, them gold boots was fire. I ain't know how they was gonna look, but, like,
they finally got them right. They tested
Chester
them.
out here. Chester did that.
Like, they screen test them, you know what I'm saying, without showing us to see, okay, yeah, this is it. And, like...
Yeah, Team Flash did walk in. Everybody looking nice at the end like that. Everybody was dressed up. Barry still had all his blazers and his sneakers, though. Like, I just be like, he'd be like, this good as this gonna get.
I'm like, it'll be a way that Thon fucking get his speed back some way over
It's what
time.
rap. They're shooting for the Flash. I think, no, the Flash don't rap till next year. Because they got more episodes. Batwoman is done, and I think Legends will be done before the end of the year. But the other ones are still going.
Which was crazy. Like, being on those two shows is actually kind of good, because that means they can go do something else. What point does it make
keeping someone that powerful and dangerous alive? But they're heroes. That's the thing about being a hero. They don't kill. So you have to find other ways. It's harder being a hero than it is a villain. Like, you have to find ways to keep people... from doing wrong, but without murdering them at the same time. So, I mean, sometimes it happens still, but, I mean, as a hero, that's not your first thought is to be murdered. Okay. Haley, thank you for the donation.
That CGI was trash. Let's not even front. That CGI was trash.
They could have had better CGI while they was blowing money on costumes, because y'all made a new Reverse Flash costume and he just lost his speed, and y'all gave old boy a costume too. So like, y'all did two costumes, but then that CGI looked like a Saturday trash. Morning cartoon.
That shit was horrible. That was probably the worst CGI they've had. Like, I'm like,
the fighting scene, like, if the CGI was better, it would have made it better. Like, the scene wasn't bad, but the CGI was like...
Yeah, like they had... better CGI in the season finale of season 4 when they had all them clones, you know what I'm saying, versus the 5 they showed. I was like, bro, this is...
Thank you for the donation, Weekend Epic.
Like, I can't even, like, bro. And, like, this is the thing I be saying about people. Like, people say, oh, Trey, you biased because you love the Flash. Yeah, I love the Flash, but they have fucked up scenes. And that was a fucked up scene. It's
Damien
just
Dark.
facts, bro. That was a fucked up scene.
I did like them bringing Damien in there. He got some redemption. He got to see Nora before he died and all that. Like, it was sad though. Like, Joe had to tell her, like, go, like, do all that.
Like, that shit was not okay. Like, that CGI was not okay. Then when he started splitting, I was like, okay. And then when you rewatch it, it's like, ooh, no. It wasn't just a little scrappy. That shit was bad. Like, let's not bullshit. But see,
what
and
people
this
need
is the
to
thing.
understand
People
about-
would be like, oh, Trey, you don't like Titans. You don't know good stuff. But I sit here and trash my own show, too.
Titans wasn't good though. Like, why we even bring that up? That shit was disgusting.
Like,
Anyway, but people can't be mad at Joe. Like, he's a father. Like, your kid's villain, arch nemesis person came and asked you for help in front of a crowd. So, like, if they hadn't, even if he wouldn't have said nothing and they would have let him die, people would have looked at Team Flash differently. Y'all seen Spider-Man. Y'all already know how people are. Motherfuckers can know you're a hero and still gonna be like, exactly. So, motherfuckers would have been looking at them like, well, bitch, if I need to be saved, y'all gonna save me?
exactly.
I robbed the bank before, but I'm out on parole, and then, you know what I'm saying, like, I need help. Y'all gonna come help me? Like, I'm just saying, like, as a hero, you can't do that. That tarnishes your image. Y'all already know all it takes is a fucking flea speck of doubt for to make people really, like, trash your ass online and everything else. So, Joe did that for them, not for himself.
Hey,
If Joe could have put his hands around his neck, bitch, you killed me in this timeline and blah, blah, he probably would have been like, cool. But, like, y'all got to remember, like, things have happened since that last time. Like, he's a new father again. Like, he with Cecile. He retired. Like, you have time to sit and look at stuff differently.
like, y'all like, some of y'all are not parents, so y'all won't understand where he's coming from. But
Like-
as a parent, I fully understand where Joe is coming from. I don't want my sons to be tainted. I will take that L for them.
This ain't like you go to school, if somebody hit you, you better hit their ass back. This a whole different situation.
Like, this dude asked for the Flash to save him. If the Flash didn't save him, even though he's a bad guy, he's not the Flash. You're supposed to save everyone, Flash. Everyone. Okay, and now that he's done that, I just took away his speed. He's alive. He's not going anywhere. He's alive. He's good. He saved him. He
What
took
does
his
my
speed
shirt
away,
say?
and then boom. Good, right? But had he not done that, the Flash is not a hero. He picks and chooses who he saves. Can we trust him?
Yeah,
Y'all don't look at the bigger picture. Joe,
yeah,
and like
don't know what they
I
gonna do
like
with
how
that
Joe
time
knew
zone
that
shit.
Barry had an idea how to save him. Like, that's why I say it don't matter if you blood or not, bro. It's nurture sometime over nature. Because Joe knew.
What
Did
being a
either one of
teenage
y'all think of a
parent
way
gotta
to
do
save
with it?
him? And he knew. He looked at Barry. You already found one. You know one.
I'm telling you, bro, like, if Barry would have killed Thawne, that shit might have felt good in that moment, but he wouldn't have been the same person no more after that. That's why I was like, that's something, if they really wanted to do that, that's something they say probably for when the show going off, because it's like, at that point, you gonna question everything. You probably gonna hang it up. What does my shirt say? It has Revenant on it from Apex, Carrying with Ease. I got this from Ivy.
The Flash doesn't come back on till March. And it should take only one break during its return from in March.
But yeah, the only thing I hate is like they tease Joe dying, only for him probably to die anyway since he got the time stone now. But I mean, we could be wrong. Maybe he'll use it in a way. Maybe it won't. Maybe he'll just save her and be okay. I mean, Damien had it for a while and they never died using it, but I don't know. I just would hate if they did that because that make me feel like The Walking Dead, like when they tease Glenn dying, like episodes before he actually died. Like, I hate when they do stuff like that. If you just gonna kill him anyway, ain't no point of doing the whole tease before. Like, what you trying to get the audience to see what they gonna say and how they gonna feel just for you to still do the same shit anyway? It don't matter.
Interlude. What interlude? Let's talk Young Justice, maybe.
Yeah, because we got to talk about last episode and this one too.
We do. Fuck.
We ain't do real talk last week, so yeah, we got to talk everything last week and this week. So last week's Young Justice was when the Child and Clarion was fighting, and then long story short, for last week, like she bodied Tiku. The cat,
Yeah.
she bodied Clarion's.
That motherfucker.
I ain't think that shit was gonna go down like that. Like the cat head got big, and then like Flaw and the cat was finna fight, bruh. Snapped that motherfucker neck so quick, they ain't even have a chance. I was just like, not the cat. Snapped that motherfucker up. I was just like, damn. Dan was finna get ready to fuck up and he was beating on the door to the Tower of Fate or whatever it's called. Mm-hmm. He was beating on the door. I'm just like, but yeah, that motherfucker Child ain't no Clarion. Like, that's a whole nother kind of situation. So that's why I was like, they probably gonna have like mixing it in with this episode. I was like, this feel like a crisis situation where the villains gotta jump in and help too, because this bitch out here tearing everything up. The Child will creep me out too. Have you seen the shit she's done? That bitch took that security guard apart. That man was just trying to make some money for the holidays. You seen the way she dissected that bitch? No, like going around blowing shit up. Gay, what is it? Australia had a whole volcano that was active now. All these pillars of fire she kept doing, freezing cities and reversing gravity. All this shit that she did. What's up, Davon? But I'm like, yeah, she fucked shit up. She came and fucked shit up in like 10 minutes, and Clarion been here for like 1,000 years and ain't did nothing. Even when he first got here, all he did was what? Fuck up Atlantis. Mm-hmm. And then killed what's his name, Vandal Savage a whole bunch of times, and then was chilling out. He curious. She was like, no, I'm good. Y'all weak as fuck. I don't want to know. I don't want to have nothing to do with y'all. Mark, thank you for the donation. Can I get my props about Nabu/Fate? Everybody came for my neck 2 weeks ago, but he's still weak as fuck though. And I still, because I kept saying I don't see how his son was Dr. Fate, because I'm like, it still didn't make sense that they tried to say he what is it, a Lord of Order. They still made him, like, it wasn't like he been that from jump though. Like, he still was a person. They gave him that little crown. He died with it on, and then they just turned it into another helmet. But like, I thought whatever his next son is the one that was like the one, because he the one that had the actual helmet. I remember when he made Babylon, I think, or whatever it was. That's why I was like, it didn't make sense to me the way that they worded the shit. Because Nabu was the first one, right? Or was that even his name? That wasn't his first son name. Nabu was the second one that died, like when they was fighting that war.
I thought so.
But that's what I'm saying. The conversation we had was about whoever his first son was, because we hadn't even gotten to this point yet. They just showed that last week. And then when we did it the week before, y'all was talking about the one who was over Atlantis with the little bitty crown on his head or whatever like that. I didn't think his name was Nabu. His name was like something else. But like, I'm like, he got bodied so quick. They all got bodied, but like, y'all could do whatever y'all want with Dr. Fate. That shit's still trash to me. Like, you supposed to have so much power, but you need a body. And then you got a body, you still need help. Like, that shit y'all ain't doing nothing. Jeremy, oh, I'm talking about Jeremiah, thank you for the donation. Young Justice, Dr. Fate's ego definitely almost got them killed, and the bus payoff was crazy. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the bus thing, and then they showed it this episode. I was like, damn. Some people probably ain't like this episode, but I get it. Like, Zatanna Daddy was going through his life, because he said at the end, like, this story, I need you to tell this story to my daughter. So that's why they had the flashbacks too. He was basically like telling his story while all this shit was going on, so that like when he dies protecting her, then, you know, like, they could tell. I'm like, bitch, that's the least you could do. You out here hogging my body hostage. I don't get them but an hour a year with my child, not even an hour a month, an hour a week, an hour a year, and you got the nerve to talk shit. No, bitch, you hush, because you can't do nothing without me. How about that? Y'all talking about Dr. Fate so OP. You ain't OP if you need a fucking host. Like, the fuck?
Okay. Did we get another donation on my trip?
Yeah, the one. Thank you for the donation. Not you. Hope we had a good Christmas. It ain't Christmas yet. You must not be from here. Where you from? All I know is Dr. Fate ain't shit, and I'ma always feel like that. So it is what it is.
There's a lot of DC heroes that just they're just not working for me right now, bro. Like, I don't understand it.
So powerful, but can't stop his host body from aging. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I hate about the scale of good and evil sometimes. Because, like, you got the Lords of Order, you got the Lords of Chaos. This the second fucking Lord of Chaos to come and do whatever the fuck they want. Unlimited power. Yes, they have to be anchored to our earth, but, like, obviously Child was smart enough to anchor herself to something that can't be destroyed easily as a cat could. Cause like they done tried to fuck a flaw. That's like I forgot what carat that damn diamond is, but like you can't really fuck her over like that. Like you gonna need immense power to like destroy her anchor. And that's still not destroying them. That's just the anchor. But yet Dr. Fate's cap got a crack in it today.
Question. I'm finna take it there. Where your boy Superman at right now? They could just, I don't know.
He was on the farm crying about Superboy. This
No, he was somewhere else. Let me finish. Could he just, I don't know, crush this diamond? Oh wait, that's right. He could, but he's weak against magic. Like he could if he could get closer, but then
they need everybody. Superman ain't doing nothing against this shit that's going on. They just had Dr. Fate powered up by 4 other fucking magicians and still couldn't do nothing and got frozen some fucking ice with your cracked ass helmet. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. The one, thank you for the donation. My bad, I meant to say. Okay. I mean, we know about Naomi because we reacted to the first teaser that they had, if y'all saw that on the channel, so. I don't know if that's what the one trying to say, but I mean, that's what they decided to do, take a break like that, so I don't know. Young Justice didn't ruin my perception of Superman. I never was a Superman fan anyway, before I even watched Young Justice.
Doesn't speak English.
He from Connecticut.
It can't be his first language.
Okay, well, I don't know. All I'm saying is, I don't know why they taking a long break. That's just what they decided to do for the show. They got other stuff that's coming on in between, so they just did this little arc to make sure you didn't forget about the Flash, I guess, before it comes back on in March. Child, I wasn't a Superman fan way before I ever watched Young Justice. That shit ain't have nothing to do with it. But Dr. Fate, I didn't know shit about him till watching like Young Justice. So yes, I don't like him because of that. But I've never been a Superman fan like that. Always Batman and Wonder Woman, Hawk Girl. Who else? The Johns, Alien John and Green Lantern John, and of course the Flashes.
Don't they speak English in South Africa? What's the native language of South Africa? Isn't it English?
Sure, I wouldn't know. He probably ain't talking to. Well, no, he talking to the right people because if they did the Matrix with WB, if he wanted to do Constantine again, that's who he would go to. So maybe they don't want to do. I mean, they already took the one off Legends just for the one that got a show coming. So if Keanu did Constantine the movie, it's Keanu. They not even gonna look at that show. So that's probably why.
I have no feelings about the Wonder Woman game. I mean, it's Wonder Woman. Let her have a game. Shit, everybody else getting a game.
Am I waiting for Christmas? I mean, Christmas, me and Trey gonna enjoy each other, but like we gonna see what our kids enjoy doing. We gonna, I mean, it's a family thing. I ain't rushing it. It'll be here when it's here, but
I don't think I'm reacting to, what is it, Naomi? What's her name?
we probably not reacting to no new shows either way that's coming on the CW. Like our schedule be packed enough. I ain't gonna lie. Like I mean, I probably will watch it. Like I watch like Stargirl. Now, if I picked up any show, it would probably be Stargirl because I actually genuinely love Stargirl. Like if we had the time, like if our schedule got freed up because other shit went off, if we had the time, I'd pick up Stargirl. But like that's probably it. Or I don't know, or Superman and Lois, one of them two if we picked up something, but not just like a brand new show. And I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it like that. So remember June, thank you for the donation. What's your most anticipated movie or series coming out in 2022? It's a lot. I'm ready for Doctor Strange 2. I'm actually excited to see Morbius. I'm interested to see that in the Batman or whatever they calling it, whoever Batman with Robert Pattinson. I don't even know what else coming out to be like to say I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the TV shows for Marvel, like the Armored Wars or Secret Wars or whatever that stuff is that's coming out. So anything Marvel related, I'm excited about. They haven't let me down yet, so.
Hawkeye?
If you want, yeah. Last week's episode, was that the first episode? Was that the episode where Yelena popped up in her apartment? Or was that after that? No, last episode, that was it, right? Well, that last episode was the episode when she made the macaroni and cheese, I think, and they was like sitting in her apartment talking at the beginning, but then by the end of it, you know, she had exposed who hired her and what her mama was doing and all that kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think the last episode was when Clint put on the Ronin suit for the last time and was telling Maya they all met in that little parking thing. Mm-hmm. And he was telling her like don't come out here no more, like all that kind of stuff. Like that was like what happened last episode. But that's when he got her to like realize that something else was going on that night. Like somebody called him there that night. Like he wasn't the one who killed her dad and all that kind of stuff. So that's when all that kind of clicked too. They did that last episode. You must be using voice that voice to text stuff since you at work. That's why your stuff be coming across like that. Child, just type it out. Thank you for the donation though, Dewan. That shit be fucking Ashley up all the time. She swear it be like the speech to text thing. Not if Yelena was hired to kill me. I think the dude who hired her. Okay.
Yeah, if you're doing speech to text, stop. Stop. Please stop.
What else?
So somebody was hired to kill you. You'd be happy if it was Yelena. Why? You're finna die. And who's to say she's gonna look at you?
She would have showed up with that suit on like she did when she first started fighting Clint. Could even tell who it was.
Exactly. Like, you might not see her face.
But, yeah, just a glance over last episode, like last week since we don't do Real Talk. I think that was just the episode where her and Yelena started talking and liked each other or whatever a little bit. And then she was, like, trying to defend Clint. And then at the end, she followed the mom and found out the mom was dealing with Kingpin and sent it to her. And then come to find out her mama was the one. That's why I was like, her mama got some shady connections because at the end of Black Widow, that lady with the little purple splotch in her hair that had been hiring everybody to do certain stuff from the other shows and stuff, like, she the one who popped up. So you called her to hire this girl to kill Clint. So that would mean that ending scene for Black Widow and this overlaps some, right? Or no?
Say it again.
If her mom was the one who hired Yelena to kill her, then that means that ending credit scene for Black Widow overlapped with this. Cause she didn't call until she found out that they was, like when whatever episode when they caught her and Clint in the house and they sat down and had that uncomfortable talk. And she was talking about, like, don't have my daughter doing whatever. Like, if she called her at that point, that means that overlaps with this.
I guess so.
I mean, that's the only way it makes sense, because she didn't call. She didn't know nothing about Hawkeye till now. Unless it's something I'm missing, unless, like, it don't make sense, because Ronan been off the grid for 5 years, or because of the blip. So, for Kingpin to have her do it, it wouldn't make sense until he popped back up in town when they saw, like, her in the outfit in the street with the dog or whatever. That's why I was like, all that.
No. It's cool, Danielle. It's cool.
They name Adolescent Defiant. Like, find somebody to play with. Don't do this. Don't get ripped to pieces for Christmas. Don't do that.
Bro, you're lonely, bro. It's cool, man. I understand.
You're gonna be the main one on Christmas with no gifts. That's probably why you upset. It's fine.
You're lonely, man. It's okay, bro. You can unhide him. Let's.
Not Sam. Thank you for the donation. After this season finale, Kate and Yelena are my permanent fave Marvel characters. They're just the best. They dynamic. I can only imagine them on missions together. Like, that shit gonna be so ignorant when they start doing stuff together.
Tell me why I saw an article, right? Scrolling Facebook because of everything going on. They talking about Yelena might not ever be an Avenger.
That don't even make sense. Nat was, so what's the difference?
Exactly.
She was doing the same shit, probably worse, to be honest. Nat probably was doing some real ignorant shit before she changed. Like, Yelena looked like I know they all did some shit, but they was under them spells or whatever. Like, she not under there no more, and then she's helped so many other Black Widows not be widows anymore. So, like,
yeah,
she earned her spot. I love them both. I love Kate and Yelena.
Like, they hold back and forth, like the elevator shit. Like she reached, like, reach over. And she was like, no, like they like sisters. Like, they like sisters who don't know they sisters yet.
Oh, please, Davon said Nat literally tried to kill a child. I forgot about that in the movie.
Oh shit.
She was like, well, try it. I'm like, damn, that's how we got Taskmaster. Like, I'm sick. You ain't lying. Yelena probably didn't drop somebody too, though, regardless of age. We just ain't seen her whole story. That's all that is. Ron, thank you for the donation.
This is what people need to understand, too. Just because we got Kingpin doesn't mean it's the same Kingpin from Netflix. It's the same actor playing Kingpin,
right.
But that story...
They're going to do him more comic-based, probably.
Like, that story that you got on the Netflix shows might not exist here. Because Kevin Feige said himself, he doesn't like that universe. Now, he likes the actors, in which that's why we got who we got. And this Kingpin is way stronger than the one that you got in the fucking... on Netflix. At least 2 to 3 times seem like he's stronger, bro.
But thank you for the donation, Ron. You were saying I don't get the hate for Kingpin on Twitter. They made him more OP in Hawkeye than Daredevil. I guess people expected blood and gore from Hawkeye, but it's a lighthearted show. But I'm like, they just teased him for like what's coming next. It wasn't like it was his show. It's like, that's the only thing I hate too about when certain people pop up. It's like, it's Hawkeye and Kate. Like, basically, he was supposed to be passing the mantle, if that's what they're gonna do. Then you drop in a little Yelena for that with the Black Widow, that unresolved stuff. You bring in Kingpin to show what the mama and the daddy had going on and what's coming next, since they're gonna have the show with Echo, and then eventually they're gonna do Daredevil. It's not like he was supposed to be the main boss or the main villain. You know what I'm saying? They had him in enough, I feel, for what it was for him popping up. Cause, child, my anxiety was on 1,000 trying to watch Kate fight him, cause, like, he big as hell. Like, I can't.
Like the whole fight with Yelena and Kate, well, that shit was funny.
Yes, you should, Danny.
Like, she kicked her in the ribs like it wasn't shit. I was like, God damn.
Are we gonna make... No, we ain't making no reaction to no Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. That's gonna be watched in the theater. We ain't make no reaction for Spider-Man No Way Home. We ain't make no reaction for Black Widow. Like, these Marvel movies, the only way you gonna get a reaction out of them is if they close the movies down again, but the movies still come out on Disney Plus. That's it. And you might not get one in. Ain't no way I'm not going to a theater to see a big Marvel movie. Multiverse of Madness is gonna be the most ignorant shit they've ever done, probably. Like Spider-Man No Way Home was good in its way of nostalgia and everything else. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is gonna be like a whole Marvel horror movie, so I'm ready. Like, I'm ready.
Yeah, when Kate jumped out that building, I was like, yo, she finna fucking die. I thought that
Bro,
was
I'm like, them 2 strings she done tied around and doing like them. Like, girl, what you think you doing? Trying to be like Elena gonna be a pancake on the ground for Christmas.
I thought her little ass was done.
Can we talk about the balls Kate got, though? Because, like, she sent her mama to jail for murder for Christmas. Like, looked her in the face and was like, not the mom I know. Then to find out your dad was trash, too, bro. I'm just like, please. It was just a lot. Lisa, thank you for the donation. Maya, Kate, Elena. You know what? I'm a fan of Maya, too. She was out there kicking ass. Kicking ass. She got the prosthetic and she deaf. Like, I'm ready. Her show probably gonna be ignorant, too. I'm ready. She had the hair down. I was so glad when she shanked on boy. Now Yelena was the best child assassin according to Papa Alexi. That was an owl. That was not a hawk. I'm tired. Do y'all not know y'all birds? That was not a fucking hawk in that damn tree. That was an owl. That was a baby owl. Was that not?
Who said that was a hawk?
Somebody, I don't know, the thing went back where they was like, when Hawkeye saw that hawk in that tree, it was so cute or something like that. I was like, y'all thinking about Hawkeye, y'all like thinking about that too, literally. That was an owl.
That was an owl. When
they scooped up that truck, though, the little mini truck, bruh, I felt for their lives, because they either gonna be in the nest somewhere forever or they dinner. The one, thank you for the donation. I'll watch, thank you for the donation. You want Clint to face off, who is Clinton? You want Clint to face off against Poindexter? He ain't even really like... Adolescent Defiant. I bet you look like Thanos' chin. With that profile picture of your shit. Did you get... Let me not do that. Let me not do that. I'm gonna be good for Christmas. Let me not do that. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry. Ooh, child. Let me not do that.
I'm just letting this person say what they want to say.
They ain't saying nothing, I don't think. I just seen their profile picture and I thought they probably looked like Thanos.
They saying shit, but I'm just like, the way I'm feeling. The way I'm feeling.
I can do this all day. Don't even start.
Yeah, people were mad about that ending scene. Like,
I enjoyed the fuck out of that shit. Give me all of that. Give me all the singing, dancing heroes. Fuck that shit up on stage. They was hitting that shit. They had Black Variant Loki come out and do his hit that shit.
I did say they need to make him a variant on the show on season 2. Like, make him a variant. Like, that shit would be funny. Bring his ass back.
The owl was a nod to the what did it say? To the one they found in the Rockefeller tree last year. So that's like happened in real life. Well, that was cool.
Bro, I swear, bro, people are funny to me. Damn. A lot of people tried me of all people.
That owl was very cute with his little big eyes. Am I tripping though? Cause like, didn't somebody tree burn down this year in New York? Like when they put it out, I know it wasn't that big tree, but was it like a Fox News tree? Somebody tree burned down. They was like, that's what they deserve. I think I seen that for the holiday season.
No, man, I'm not Mark. I'm not trying. I just want this person to keep
Lisa.
talking because they're alone right now, and I can understand.
Jack with the LARPers, he be cutting up, but he probably would fuck somebody up for real though. He don't know what LARPing is. He would take that shit serious. Y'all seen him with that Zorro sword? Can I apologize to Jack Duquesne? I'm gonna say your name the way you say. I'm not gonna even say Duquesne. Jack Duquesne, I apologize for thinking you were a supervillain because of your mustache, and all you like is a rich dude that like playing with swords. I apologize, cause like she really threw that man under the bus.
Oh,
That's probably when he walked in the room. He was like, "Honey, we need to talk." He probably was finna bring that shit up, and then all that shit started popping off. Saturday, thank you for the donation. Where y'all think Clint going after Hawkeye? Child, he need to retire the way he was holding his arm the last 3 episodes. He need to hang it up. He gotta ice them joints. Just hang it up, sir. Be at home with your children out here on this farm. Y'all live y'all best life out here. A homeless man set the tree on fire in front of Fox News. Oh. What? That's not funny. I was finna laugh so hard. Fox News deserve all that and then some. They ain't shit.
I like each series differently.
Jack
like each Marvel show has given me something different, and I like them each differently for their own reasons. It's like
Jack earned a pass with me. Like when he came out the door and he was like, "What he call her, sweetie?" I forgot what he said. Something. Sweet. It's fine. We can still claim you as stepdad, even though you and mom not gonna get married. Like you still invited to dinner. It's cool.
Yeah, Clint's wife was a SHIELD operative, Agent 19. Wonder if she gonna be in Secret Wars.
You definitely spelled his name wrong. His name is Jack Duquesne. That's why I said that it's spelled like Duquesne, but they pronounced it Duquesne.
Yeah, like Yelena was beating Clint ass, but notice he wasn't fighting her. Like that, he wasn't fighting her, and because he knew who she was, there was no point in fighting her.
Now Yelena was beating Clint head. I'm surprised that hearing aid ain't come out. I didn't even think about that when she was popping his ass with that stick. That was Natasha's weapon too. That's the one she used to use, them little beaters. That. Ron, thank you for the donation. Miles shooting Kingpin was straight out of the comics. He was blinded for a bit and got his vision back due to connections he had. I can't wait for the Echo show. I already seen the comic panels for it. I already knew it. I thought Peter was gonna introduce himself as being Riley at the end of who?
Yeah, see, you use the voice, and your messages don't show up right. Like you gotta type your messages. But yeah, I was gonna say shit.
That little boy was bad as hell. Do you know who I am? Shut your ass up. When him and Jack was going back and forth, he was like, "I thought you were in jail." He was like, "Yeah, your dad bailed me out. I was gonna get your wine collection." He was like, "I remember when you peed on yourself?" And something. He didn't have nothing to say after that, bruh. Yes, the one. We got all of your donations and we said thank you. I guess you're not listening to the feed either, but yes, we did. Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna say this. We're gonna move on to Spider-Man No Way Home. And let me say this because people, the comments, like, it's like stuff I say go over people's head. Because it's more than one comment about the situation. I understand that Spider-Man might have still fought or did fight with the Avengers in Endgame, Infinity War, and all that. What I'm saying is that if Peter hangs up the web shooters and is done, meaning if Tom Holland says, "I'm done," then Sony can take Spider-Man out of the universe without any repercussions. Because nobody knows who Spider-Man is, right? They don't know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. So, you can't go to his house and say, hey, Peter, what's wrong? Why aren't you webbing up? Why aren't you, protect? Why aren't you being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Because nobody knows who Spider-Man is. So if he stops appearing anywhere, it doesn't matter.
Not Sam. Thank you for the donation.
That's what I'm saying.
If for my life, saying Andrew was a good Spider-Man, now all of a sudden everybody love him because that's how the world works.
Yep.
Yo, movie trash, but then you come in this one, everybody want Amazing Spider-Man 3. Y'all wasn't treating him like that before. Toby had to tell y'all he was amazing. Look, Toby had to tell y'all he was amazing.
I did not say he quit. I said if he... Listen to the words that people are saying. Don't make up shit that you want to say. I said if Tom Holland wants to be a father, he wants to start a family, and he's even said that if I be playing Spider-Man in my 30s, maybe I'm doing something wrong. He said these things. So if he decides not to do it, he hasn't signed anything. In talks,
all Kevin Feige confirmed is that they're doing Spider-Man 4. That don't mean they're gonna use Tom though.
They just in talks mean in talks.
Like you gotta realize too, they got the multiverse. They can bring Spider-Man to somebody else. Like
y'all gotta understand. Ain't no paper signed. Ain't nobody put their name on no contract.
Basically, all Trey trying to say is that they wrote the movie so that if Tom doesn't want to come back as Spider-Man, they can still use Spider-Man, but it could be somebody else. That's all he's saying, because y'all be overthinking shit. Tom didn't quit officially. Yes, we know they're doing Spider-Man 4. We getting us a Black Panther 2, and there's no Chadwick, R.I.P. But that don't mean like if we get Spider-Man 4 that it can't be somebody else. Like we got multiverse now. That's all he's saying. If he decide that he doesn't want to go through with it, or he quits or whatever, like they can still use Spider-Man, but it could be somebody else.
Amy said that, but that like, do y'all understand the words contract fulfilled? Tom has fulfilled his contract. Now you have to renegotiate contracts. That means, okay, Tom was getting paid, let's say, $10 million a movie. Now, since he's more famous,
after this one, you definitely need to renegotiate after this, because he out there now. He gonna make the money with whatever his face be on for Spider-Man. He gonna make the money.
So you can't pay him just the same $10 million.
Exactly, Sean. They can make Miles come.
Exactly. They even teased. Wonder where? No, there's a black. Yeah. There got to be a black Spider-Man out there somewhere.
Right.
Like y'all, it's not like I'm saying.
I feel like
I don't want Tom to do it. It's just the fact that they left it where it's like.
Let me show y'all Tom after this premiere and while we going
like
this, because they need to give him a break.
Like he wants to take a break. Like Sony wants to put Spider-Man movies out every 2 years. Have y'all paid attention to that? The biggest gap was between Spider-Man 2 and 3 with Tobey, and then when they had to reboot between Andrew and...
Look at this man's face after this premiere.
Tom.
Look at him. He was crying after this premiere. That shit took a lot of him. Let him rest so he can want to come back and do this right.
Even
y'all be burning. They be burning people out with this shit sometimes. Everybody don't. He already making other movies on top of that. Y'all gotta realize he probably had no time. All the movies he's come out with over the last couple of years on top of filming Spider-Man. Like, y'all gotta realize Spider-Man ain't the only thing he doing. Like, movies be taking a long time to shoot. He probably be gone like more than half the year. Now he got a girlfriend who I'm assuming he's infatuated with. They like teenagers to be like that, fall in love for the first time. That's how they been acting. They probably want to spend time together and shit.
I'm gonna tell you this, like that movie, every movie.
Nah, don't do Miles like that. He ain't gotta get no Disney Plus show. He can command the big screen too. He ain't gotta get no Disney Plus show. Everybody love Miles just like they love Peter. He could get a regular movie too, and we gonna be in that thing just like we was for Black Panther. We gonna support Miles too. This man Goblin bounced Tom off the roof and caught him and WWE'd him through 4th floor.
Yeah.
My favorite MCU villain. Yo, the fact that if y'all didn't know that Willem Dafoe's only like thing that for the comeback was that he had to do his own stunt. So just imagine him doing all that shit at 66. He was doing all that. I was like, I can't.
Bro, the whole fight scene with them in the apartment was like, bro, That shit was so clean. Tom,
Yeah, he coming out
like
with
he was
in the
falling out the
Uncharted
window.
series.
He webbed him. He like, bitch.
That's why I was like, Tom busy, because I'm like, if the Uncharted take off like the game, that's like a game movie. That's more parts he got to do too. Like that's like he the main character for that.
Like,
He ain't got to necessarily miss his dog. You take your dog with you when you out filming.
Like, that
He
shit is
have his
real,
dog in his
man.
trailer. Lisa, thank you for the donation. Put some respect on my boy Tom's back, cause damn, he was getting flung like a jump rope. I'm like a jump rope. Y'all ain't shit. He acted his ass off in that movie though. Like I felt all them emotions. I cried like a motherfucker that first movie, and the second one I teared up again too, even though I already knew it was gonna happen. That shit hurt my feelings.
like that's what I was trying to say in the spoiler review. Notice he was holding back in that fight in the house because he was punching him. He was laughing at him like, this is all you got? Like, no, he was like in that fight. Like, people forget that Spider-Man holds back because he doesn't want to kill anybody. But in that last fight, he was like, nah, fuck all this because
You good, fam? Cause you went from repenting in Jesus to I've been watching y'all since 1986. That sound like bath salts. You good?
like and then at the fight on the shield, he punched through the fucking shield. He was like, Goblin was like, woo!
Not that 30-piece combo on Goblin. Wait a minute, Omega. The 30-piece combo on Goblin at the end was beautiful. Child, he had pissed me off. I was ready for Peter to take his ass out. I was like, but damn it, you can't do it. I was like, you can't do it.
Bro.
I was ready for that hoe to go. Because I was so mad when they had him in there with Unmade. I was like, these bitches gonna finish her off because they ain't do it in the first movie when they ain't do it in the first set of movies. Like when he did that to the old Unmade with Toby, but she ain't die. I'm like, damn it, they gonna kill May. I was like, when she said with great power come great responsibility, I was like, bitch, don't ever say that line in no Spider-Man movie. You dead. You dead. Don't ever. Tired. That shit hurt. I'm like, please. I had to give it up to Unmade though, because Unmade was the real like OG in this bitch. Did you see how she was about to beat his ass? She pulled whatever that little pipe was now. She was finna go to war behind Peter. Like, that's how your parents supposed to be. The way that man tried to come for her for being a bad parent, I could have jumped through that
I'm
damn
just finna
screen.
talk about. I was like, bro, you mad disrespectful in this bitch.
I'm like, where y'all at with the real
Child
child
endangerment.
protective services when these folks be out here fucking over their kids while you worried about her? He in school, could have had a full ride to MIT. You worried about him being Spider-Man.
Hey, I'm gonna say it. Like I said this in the sport. Like, tell me why Zendaya really, like, she looked like when she was in the police station, she had her hair down. She looked like Mary Jane, the model, the actress, when she was doing that shit in the
What's
comic
up,
books.
Cancer?
Like, I was like, because y'all know they try to make Zendaya unbeautiful, unsexy, unattractive as much as they can. They try to tone her down.
Yeah, they toned her down.
They try
for
to tone her
movies.
down so much in these movies. Like, and don't act like y'all don't see that shit. Like, ever since the first one, they've been trying to tone her down. Like, they like, this girl is too beautiful. We gotta tone her down. Like,
Not
to be in
Sam,
high school, they had
Ron,
to turn her down.
And Jinx, thank y'all for the donation.
But when she was in that police
Now
station
she
with
would've
the
kissed
leather
Toby on
jacket,
knees.
like she had the leather jacket on, she was just like,
Oh yeah, the spider sense in this movie was beautiful.
that shit was the best.
Did y'all cry when Andrew say MJ? Bitch, I lost it. That was that shit every time gets me because I knew how much that hurt when Gwen got snapped. It's not funny, but like he saved her the proper way. I feel like that went over some people's heads.
Yeah.
Because you got people that just watch Tom movies, they ain't never watched the other ones. Or you might have watched Toby Skip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's people that ain't understand that moment. He saved her correctly. And for her to have to ask him, are you good? Like, I'm good. You saved me. Thank you. But are you good? Him just holding her like that shit hurt me. Hurt me, bitch. That shit hurt me. It hurt me when she failed. That was instant PTSD. When Peter was reaching for her and that damn glider knocked him out the way, I was like, no!
And like, this is the thing. Like, this is the thing. People thought that was gonna be Andrew at first. I was like, no, that's not. Like, no, that the way the scene is, no. I could tell that's still him. People thought that they just switched the costume and it was gonna be Andrew who just go catch her by the hand and, you know what I'm saying, do what he did. But no, you gotta make it more dramatic. Like,
I mean, May could have had a girlfriend. They never introduced Uncle Ben from what I know of in this universe. That's why I was like, she was younger too, because I was telling Trey, I feel like in this universe, had she not died, maybe she hadn't met her Uncle Ben yet. Like, I mean, like, you know, not her Uncle Ben, but you get what I'm saying. But I don't know, like, it was just her. That's why I was like, it was just sad because he ain't have nobody.
That's the thing. But see, that's the thing. Uncle Ben has to exist. And, like, this is what people are not getting.
We not, so you ain't got to ask no more.
What? What's wrong?
Just keep on what you're saying.
Ben is Richard's brother.
Y'all can say Zendaya and MJ all y'all want. Her fucking last name Watson and her initials are MJ.
Okay, let me break this down for y'all. Michelle Jones, okay, like in the comics, she had an abusive parent, did she not? So they might be going with that storyline, and she has to switch her name so that parent can't find her, or a certain person can't find her who stalks her. Change her name. That is, Zendaya is Mary Jane Watson.
Right, and that's who she is in this universe. Y'all give it up. Y'all ain't saying no another one. Like, I don't know what y'all think. Like,
sorry,
her last name Watson. They said it in the movie.
And notice, what did she say? Fucking Goblin said, Mary Jane. I go by Michelle.
Right.
She didn't say my name is not. I go by Michelle.
Mm-hmm. It was the little things in this fucking movie for me, bitch. When she had that button, she was like, "I'll press this button." They was like, "She will press this button."
There's no way that's
There's no way that's his girlfriend. No way. Like, that shit was so funny, bro. I enjoyed the fuck out of this shit. I don't care what nobody think. For me, being a Spider-Man fan, hardcore, watching the cartoons, all the live action movies, all of that shit, this shit did it for me. I was good. Let me see what this shit say. Hold up. Well, we love you too, but stop asking about Attack on Titan. Merry Christmas. You can't blame them paparazzi. Don't leave big people alone. Sometimes they get in their personal space. What?
You can blame them. People are human.
Right. They do that for money. They ain't doing that shit like, oh, I'm trying to break a story for the good of America or for the good of the people. Y'all just doing that shit for the, just like J. Jonah Jameson. That's what they be acting like. He pissed me off. I would have loved for them to have a scene that was like they all looked at him on news and been like, you got one of these too? Like, I'm sick of that bitch.
And like Toby, but see, that thing is, they never showed Jonah and Andrew. Yeah.
Jinx, thank you for the donation. Why did they end No Way Home so sad? He has nothing. That's because he's now Spider-Man.
Yep.
And they all lost stuff to make them who they are. And London, thank you for the donation too. I think Peter wore Uncle Ben's suit to homecoming and used his suitcase in Europe. Oh, it's possible. Well, where's he at though? They never really. Where is Uncle Ben?
Dead.
Already though? Like, what happened?
He died. That's the whole
thing. Davon, please.
That was before Homecoming.
Trey said that dude was her assistant or something like that.
The dude that called out.
Are you gonna have his spider?
Yeah, that's Zendaya's actual assistant.
I know he probably enjoyed that because he probably really be messed up. That's your assistant and you know y'all dating.
Are you gonna have his spider babies? Yeah, that's her actual.
It'd be
assistant.
funny if they really got married and had kids and stayed together forever. Fuck Hollywood.
Like, what I would like now, something they could do is bring Richard and Mary Parker back.
Thank you, Victor. You as well.
You know what I'm saying? Bring them back as his parents. Like, because that's never been done in the movies.
Yeah, and then he don't have nobody now either. But they erased him from existence though.
It's always a workaround.
And then somebody also brought up a good point. I can't remember who I was talking to. Somebody asked in the comments or something, maybe like when we did the video, if Nick Fury still knows he's Spider-Man because he's off-world. So that may be the one person that comes back.
Anybody off-world?
So maybe. Like Captain Marvel, and then who else be off-world? Are them the only two, or is anybody else out? Maybe Guardians of the Galaxy?
Thor.
Like them people, they like, so maybe not every Avenger forgot him, because if he only did our world, just like on Earth, then everybody that wasn't on Earth at the time may still remember him.
Which would be fine with me, but it's just like, but Nick Fury would have to.
Miles is supposed to be black and Puerto Rican, so that's what they're not gonna do. A Miles and he not be that.
Well,
this person said they better make Miles black in the movies. Like, there's not gonna be a white Miles Morales. His last name is Morales. Like, they're not gonna do that. Like,
Black
we
and Puerto Rican.
we too far in the game, in the world, for people not to play the roles that they are now. Like, you could just, like, that don't make sense. Like, if you can't find somebody for that role and you can get something close to it, that's different. But that's just like the girl who played Echo in Hawkeye. I'm assuming she's really deaf and really has a prosthetic. Like, they wouldn't have got somebody to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many talented people out here for that. That's where the casting director's job come in. That's what you get your check for. Not bring Batman into the universe. Omega get. He was talking about being to Tony in Civil War.
Yeah, with the whole...
Well, that's kind of fucked up if his Uncle Ben died, like, early. Like, he just been with her all this time, and then, like, now she gone, too. That's all just, like... It was just so sad, though, because, like, even Happy, like, nobody, like, everybody just forgot him. And then Trey made a good point, because Trey was saying, like, when they did the first spell, and then Doctor Strange was like, you messed up my spell 6 times. He was like, Peter only made 5 changes, but I guess the 6th one was Doctor Strange trying to remember him, too. Yeah. Like, he threw that in there, and they want to say, but...
I mean, I could be wrong.
I feel for Ned, because, like, when he asked Toby, he was like, so you got a best friend, too? And he was like, died in my arms after he tried to kill me. The look on Toby's face when he was saying that shit, and then Andrew asked in the background listening to it, I was like, please. He just backed up, like...
And the same thing happened to fucking,
You see, he ain't asked Andrew ass, didn't he? You see, he ain't asked, he only asked Toby. And he was like, you know what, bitch? I'm gonna go ahead and go on over here.
And, like, that's the fucked up thing. Like, and, like, they set up so much stuff. Like, they set up so much
That's what I was wondering, too, Victor. I think maybe Toby and Andrew still do remember him since they faded away wherever. Because I think we said this in the review, yeah, that they did fade away before Doctor Strange finished the spell, so those people may remember him, just not but they are not here. That's the only thing. He still has no one because they're not here.
Yeah. And like that's a lonely existence, bro.
Child, I was crying because like I'm big on Christmas and he's still a kid. He like 17. I'm like, you could come stay with us. I know we don't get snow in Texas, but you could just come here, web sling your ass all the way from New York over here. Please. Not the letter montage felt like a May clothing flex. I mean, she was bad though. Like, May is bad.
And like, this is the thing. Like, you know, I'm gonna say it just to make people mad. Mary Jane never gave Peter anything, so that's why he kept the cup at the end. And the little Lego at the that you saw was from Homecoming that Ned gave him when he first showed up. Want to build my Lego Death Star. And he was like, how many pieces? So that's what that was from.
Thanks for the donation, Jinx. Who's your favorite Spider-Man villain? Child, I like the Goblin because he really be pissing me off. So he be doing his job. That motherfucking Willem Dafoe be pissing me off. Like, he pissed me off for everything he in regardless of Spider-Man. But I love Jamie's Electro too. I think I like him better in this than I did like in the movie, but I like
the first
like
movie.
But I'm biased to Jamie Foxx anything though, so I can't even just.
You ain't even the shit no more.
Right, that's why I was like, I love Jamie Foxx regardless, so that was gonna be.
My man Andrew just put his head down like, oh.
He was like, and he just kept apologizing. He was like, I know it gotta be a black Spider-Man. I thought you were black. He said, man, I'm sorry. Like, I was like, you can't be sorry for not being black. I was like, please. He was apologizing for everything. I'm like, they did him so bad. That's what they should have made y'all ass feel like shit for treating him like that, because that's how y'all really did him in real life.
Yeah.
It took Toby saying that he was amazing for y'all to realize that he really was though. Yeah. His movies weren't that damn bad.
Like, no, the first like everybody say, Toby had the best second, and Andrew had the best first movie. Tom got the best third movie. Like,
not that next up Marvel's Crisis on Infinite Earths. But yes, because of Loki, everything in Marvel is canon now. Everything can exist and be like a different universe. That's the explanation for it all.
Like, now people want the Amazing Spider-Man 3 all of a sudden. Bro, I was waiting for that shit in 2016. I was like,
that's the thing that I want to see that I know we probably won't get.
What?
Because you already know when you change people's fates and time, you go back to something different. So when they all go back, all their villains aren't villains anymore. So what does that do to their timelines? Because they don't die. So what does that change about their realities that they go back to? Like, cause somebody just said, what if Andrew went back and Gwen wasn't dead? Because like, oh boys, they not villains no more. Like, it just depends. I don't know. It depends on what point they go back to. Cause I mean, if you're just going back to the point they left off on, then you know.
Then maybe well, you know what? That actually makes sense. Check it out, because he had to fight Electro, and then Goblin came. But maybe now he could be helping maybe Electro could be helping him stop Goblin, and Gwen is saved if they went back to that exact point. Because what they were saying in the
You fucking loved Amazing Spider-Man 2. You started on your birthday. I personally liked all the Spider-Man movies. I know if I'm a fan of something, it takes a lot for me to dislike it. Like, I can still like something for what it was and still point out the issues that it had. But like, I can watch all the Spider-Man movies over and still be fine. I know people don't particularly like Spider-Man 3 that Tobey was in, because of like the whole Venom, all that kind of stuff. But for me, I was cool. Like, I was cool watching it. Like, they might not have been the best one, but I was still okay watching the movie.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that bad to where like it's like Titans, I ain't never watching it again. You know, like it wasn't like that. So
I still like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 over Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, he can't graduate with them, because that's where I feel like people don't get the like significance of his sacrifice. He didn't exist, so he's never gone to school with them. He's never known them. He's never been in the school system. Like, all that knowledge he got is like he never went to school. He doesn't exist as a person. We know he exists, but to everybody else on Earth, there's no such thing as Peter Parker. He wasn't unmade nephew. He never went to school. Like, all that. That's why he in that shitty apartment. I don't even know where he get that money from to get that, but like, it reminded me of Tobey Spider-Man when he was like in the shitty ass apartment listening to the little police things to go do jobs and take pictures of himself, and then the dude always asking for rent. But I just felt bad. I was like, people don't understand what he lost. I'm like, he's just a kid.
Now, yeah, he lost everything. Like, it's okay. Like think about losing. Like, people feel like they've lost everything and still has something. Like, he has nothing. He has no one. Not one friend. You're alone. Completely. We don't know if Nick Fury knows or anybody off-world knows who he is. We don't know that yet. So as of right now, from the movie's perspective, Peter Parker is alone. He has no friend, no Avengers, no, you Iron Man Jr. No, that's not a thing anymore. Like, nothing. Like, understand that to have nothing. Like, you gotta go get a job, guy. Like, you gotta take a GED test when you probably one of the most smartest high schoolers in the U.S. You gotta go take a GED test that you're gonna ace. Then now you gotta go to New York. New York State University that he goes to. Like, he's finna go there. It's crazy. It's crazy how they stripped him down to the bare bones.
They ain't gonna throw the same rent dude in there, because they already showed the person that was his landlord at the end of the movie when he was talking to him. That would have been him if that was the case, right?
They didn't show his face.
They didn't show his face, but you could hear his voice. You know that ain't the same person.
Yeah, you heard his voice, but they could retcon that. That's a retcon. Like, that's a simple retcon.
Nah, he got nothing but
Empire State. It's okay. You right. It is Empire State. Okay.
Empire State what, for the
University.
School?
I like, bro.
Jinx, thank you for the donation.
I don't know why I thought it was New York State. Why?
I'm not a movie director person. I'm not creative.
I was
like
wrong.
That. I'm good.
Empire State.
Trey can answer that question. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, Davon. Like, even if the people off world know him, they not around, so he still don't have nobody. And like, it would take a big crisis for them to come back and even come across each other again. So that wouldn't be until the next Avengers mix up, probably.
Yeah. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is
Yeah, he got to start over from scratch on his own, bro. That's why I was like, that shit killed me because he a kid. Like, I have boys. Like, I'm not a girl mom. I'm a boy mom. I have boys. So, like, them, like, it always killed me seeing shit like that. I'd be like, please. He out here on his own for Christmas. He ain't got his friends. He ain't got no family. He don't have nobody. No Stark, nothing. He had to make that damn suit himself and swing around. And, bitch, that shit was shiny. I wonder where he got that material from, but he had to make that shit himself.
Five Below.
I'm like, May taught you how to sew. Look, I'm like, see, men, why it's important to know how to do stuff like that. Now, what if he ain't know how to sew?
Been out here assed out.
Right. Out here with that ugly ass shit on. Toby had on with that little hoodie, that little pullover in that hoodie. A red and blue hoodie. Bro.
That suit was glistening.
That shit was tight, though, but I don't know where he got the damn material from. Not all he got now is beautiful hair, please. Not Timothy Chalamet should play Harry.
Yeah.
Trey would love a love triangle between Felicia, Peter, and MJ.
No, I wouldn't.
Fans would hate that because too many people love Zendaya.
Yeah, now that they're dating, people not gonna want him to date anybody else in the movie.
That lady told them not to date, but they did it.
Yeah, Amy, yeah.
Because they all dated. Every Spider-Man couple dated, and they always broke up during the movies. But I ain't wishing it on them. I hope they last. But they both actors. I feel like they both secure in themselves to be okay with a situation like that. Because right now, him and MJ aren't together in the, in the thing. So if he were to go off to college and they not there, he meets somebody else or whatever, that will confuse things. But I mean, like, to be honest, that's how shit work in real life anyway. Like, they still young. They gonna get confused about stuff like that. He could meet... I don't know if they'll do a Gwen, but I know for sure they probably will do like Felicia if nobody else. So, and then Felicia come from money. My boy broke. My boy broke right now. Felicia about
secure the bag.
Felicia
Peter.
about to be Sugar Mama Spider. She about to be.
You know what I'm saying?
As soon as he get a whiff of Felicia perfume and start liking her, MJ gonna pop. That's what they gonna do. She gonna trip, he gonna trip and knock her shit over in the fucking, while they walking down the street. She be like, MJ, you know me? Like, bruh, thank you for the donation, Sophie.
Why the fuck? Why would Liz be Black Cat? Why?
Who? Bruh, y'all in these lies. Who is Liz? Is that the one that do the news stuff?
No, that's Betty. Liz was the girl he liked in the first movie that left.
Oh, no.
Like, we not changing characters. No, fuck out of here.
Nah, meets Felicia through Kingpin. I feel like he gonna have to be a little older before he meet Felicia, though. Because he's still, like, that probably would be, like, the second one in the trilogy or maybe the third. I don't feel like that would be the first one, but it depends on if they do a time skip. But I don't know. Like, I just feel like where he is now, I don't feel like they would meet right now. But that's me.
Yeah, I saw that Liz was on the newspaper. I saw that shit the first morning. I was like, ain't that Liz right there? Like, it's like they wanted you to see the newspaper because of how close Strange's face was to it.
Why do Peter got that old ass sewing machine? How you know he ain't go buy that? How you feel like that's unmazed? They have no ties. He couldn't have none of her stuff. He probably went and bought that, and it would be old if he ain't got no money. Like, you act like they make super modern sewing machines now or some shit. Them bitches still kind of look the same as they did back then. Between all the Peters, who do you think had the best homemade suit? Mine was Andrew, reminding me of Red Hood.
What?
Can't wait to see how they use the black symbiote in future new Spider-Man movies. Let's find a good Eddie Brock. I feel like that was a dig. And up where let's find a good Eddie Brock. Like, really? I mean, it could still be an Eddie in their universe that's younger. Since the other one left. And then he could get the symbiote. So who's to say? Because you could still technically do Venom movies with old boy, and then you still could have a Venom in the Spider-Man movies if they decided to be bold and do that like that. See, that's why I don't like DC. I feel like they close off their potential because it's like one person got to be doing one thing at one time. It's the multiverse. people gonna like who they like.
And hell, who's to say that it can't be? Now that he's back in his own universe, why can't it be Tom Hardy in this universe?
Where does Morbius fit in the timeline though? You probably have to watch the movie to see that. I don't know.
Like, I don't know. We ain't seen the movie.
That's why I was like, you ain't got nothing but the trailer. Ain't really nothing to go off of for that. I think Are you trying to say Mobius or Morbius? Because that's two different people, and that's confusing. You think Morbius is in Andrew's timeline? That's why I was like, not Spider-Man 4 No Home. They done with the home stuff, because if it's a new trilogy, they ain't doing it no more. If Spider-Man's in college, they can still have Black Cat. Black Cat is very flirty with Spider-Man. If it's the MCU, you know they'll probably fuck that up. Fury got Secret Invasion on his plate anyways. We need Ned as Hobgoblin instead of making it comic book accurate.
Where you reading this at?
I don't get
We need Ned as.
Isn't that comic accurate though?
Yes,
that's why I was like, that's kind of a contradictory statement.
Like, that's very contradictory.
Ned as Hobgoblin is comic accurate.
That's 100% comic accurate.
Like, you probably ain't caught up on newer comics, but he's
Ned is the Hobgoblin.
We've been saying that's why he was losing weight and stuff, probably to be a villain.
I swear to God, do y'all not watch the videos? What are we talking about now?
MCU Flash is trash to be Agent Venom. Not Spider-Man homies.
What?
This is my grandma texting me. It always surprises me when she texts. She was letting me know she got her stuff.
You know what? I was trying to respond to that, but you're stupid, so no.
Next movie name Spectacular Spider-Man. I don't think so. I don't know though. I don't know what they're gonna do with Spider-Man. I'm just interested to see where it goes from here.
I don't have one.
Did y'all hear that Sony wants to reunite the trio for a new film? I feel like if they have, I don't know, I feel like they could do that again with more characters added. If you do like Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, I always say that. Like if you do some shit like that where you do got the other Spider-Mans from other dimensions for whatever reason, I feel like they could do that. It don't have to be necessarily Tom's movie. It could just be a Spider-Man movie like for all of them. And then you could even bring other Spider people, you know, but I can't believe people walked out before the end credit with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, I'm like, I don't understand how people watch a Marvel movie and as soon as that shit go off, they leave. Like, you was just here to see Tom, I guess, and nothing else. Because I'm like, you already know this shit gonna have a mid-credit and an end-credit scene when it's big like that.
I have no thoughts on the Multiverse of Madness.
Why y'all always comparing people though? Why you can't like people equally? Somebody asked if you like Miles more or Wally West.
Yeah, I saw. I ignored it.
I'm like, why y'all can't just like it? I like DC and Marvel the same, but DC just always let me down. Like, that don't mean I hate them, but they always let me down. So I've come to expect it. Like, as in they said, you expect disappointment.
I'm like, I don't know why people are asking us to react to the fucking Doctor Strange trailer when we saw it in theater.
We saw the movie twice, so we saw that twice already. So do you just want us to look at it just to look at it? To not have a reaction because we already know what it is?
I'm like, I'm be sitting here just like this.
Like we already seen it. I'm excited for Wanda. I don't know what. If you ain't watched What If, you don't understand that other Doctor Strange that they showed. You might want to catch up on that during the holidays. Like, I'm ready. I've been ready because I was pissed when they pushed it back. I was ready for that shit. February was gonna be here quick. Now I gotta wait till May. I need to show you the fucking TikTok I saw. Where I know you probably seen this black dude before on TikTok, but like he went to Disney. It was like Disney. It was DIZ instead of S. It was like 2038, and they was like, "This ain't the Disney I remember. What happened?" And he was like, "Scarlett Johansson sued us for a second time," and like his shirt was like Guardians of the Galaxy, but it was like he made it like Supervisors of the Planet Volume 2 or some shit like that, because they had to change the names. Like instead of Mickey Mouse, they had Ricky Rat. Like it was, they had to sell all their shit. It was like, I'm gonna have to play this shit for you. That shit had me dying. He did that shit so spot on. Like he was bringing up everybody. Like he had changed everybody's shit.
And Ricky Rat.
I was like, Ricky Rat. He was like, we had to sell all our our shit because ScarJo sued us for a second time, bruh. That shit had me messed up. Here it is.
Hold up. No, don't play it right now. Just save it. Just
Oh.
because I don't want it to.
I'll play some TikTok. All right, Cameron. See you later. Happy holidays.
What time is it?
3:56.
No, that's not what I meant. Man, how long we been doing this?
Like an hour and a half. Not Sam. Thank you for the donation.
I don't know about
Not
that.
trade like 20 and 0 movie predictions this year.
I don't know about that. I'm sure I got some shit wrong. I'm pretty sure I got some shit wrong.
I'll post it in Discord, but I think I did already. But I'll post it again.
How much longer you want to do this?
We can ready to go in a minute. Hold on. I posted it in Discord. A lot of people didn't watch What If and WandaVision, didn't understand why we got excited about the end trailer with Doctor Strange. All this shit is canon now. Like everything they giving you is basically canon, and it's gonna be connected in some way. So you might as well just watch it. And like it ain't, they haven't put out nothing that's bad either. Like everything is good in its own way. Like people are just so competitive. Everything got to be a comparison. Like just enjoy the shit that you're giving. Be glad that they gave us 9 series and movies this year to eat off of. Like we basically had something almost every month. Out of 12 months out of the year, we got 9 different things. I seen the little thing because we got WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, What If, Hawkeye, and then for movies you got Black Widow, you got Shang-Chi, Eternals, and Spiderman. Like you got all that this year. So who's to say what we get next year? Probably be even more stuff. I'm like imagine TV this year without any of that shit. It would have been a bleak year. So what's next for reactions? I don't know. What you think next? I'm just asking. I'm being serious. What you think next? I don't know. Why do you keep saying that? That's so fucking ignorant. They're not gonna make Miles Morales white. Stop saying that. That's the dumbest shit you can say. Who else have they altered in the MCU right now? Like that. That's a big character like that. I guess half of Wakanda was white too. Not Wanda finna catch some bodies and I'm here for it. Wanda out there being wholesome, picking shit off trees like, bitch, what y'all want? She probably like, leave me out of this. Soon as he pulled up, she was like, I'm sorry for what I did. And what was the name of the town? She was like, he was like, I'm not here about that. She was like, oh. I'm like, damn. She was like thinking they about to pull up on her for some shit she did. He was like, I ain't here for that. Shit, I need your help. He was like, help me. Oh, shit. Child, y'all try me before Christmas if y'all want. Marvel gained a lot of new fans with all the shows they put out this year. Trey was calling people out. He was like, I remember when y'all motherfuckers ain't want to react to WandaVision. Then, like, episode 3 or 4, he all come. I already knew we was doing that because Wanda and Vision was in it. I didn't give a fuck how they presented that shit. Wanda and Vision was in it, so I already knew we was gonna watch it.
I'm like, that's why people don't like me, bro. That's why I'm like, bro, I'm not for everybody. I'm an acquired taste, bro. I'm not for everybody, and that's fine with me. But I'm not gonna fake it, bro. I'm not that fake mom. Oh yeah.
We didn't do a reaction to the trailer because we've already seen it twice at the movies.
Like, bro, like people like, oh, what, like, we didn't watch Arcane at first because they were giving out copyright strikes.
It was like one person, yeah, but then they came back and then
took it away. But that couldn't have been Married to the Real. Why? Because when they hit us hard with copyright strike. I'm not finna risk my whole fucking livelihood over a show. No. So
I think Wanda's gonna kill Mordo. He about to fuck with the wrong one. Child, that shit gonna be interesting. Him with them long ass nappy cornrows. That Doctor Strange from What If though. That motherfucker right there, that's who y'all gonna have to watch because I don't know what gonna happen with that situation. All that shit that they were showing, like when they showed Doctor Strange marrying, what's her name? I can't even think of old girl name. What's the one he liked? Doctor Strange is the girl.
I don't remember that name.
Oh. Is her name Rachel? Why I feel like...
Yeah, that's it. I'm
like, that's what came to mind. But I'm like, all that shit... Y'all gotta watch them What If episodes, bro. Because that Doctor Strange What If episode got dark. Like, that shit was dark as fuck. That's why I was like, Multiverse of Madness supposed to be dark. And I'm waiting on it. Stop catering to these cheering. Because it's the adults that's giving you your money. If they ignorant enough to bring their kids with them to watch that shit, let them. Like, we be making these fucking PGs out here. Give me the R's. Yeah, Omega, you stopped that. Like, you need to keep watching the ending. Like, you still got like 2 or 3 more episodes left, I think. If not 4. But yeah, that fucking What If kept getting darker and darker. I was like, God damn. Where they gonna be at till I edit them. You want to edit them for me for free? Since you're asking where they at. Full reactions on Patreon.
For what?
For Young Justice. Where they at till I edit them. Like, I literally just posted 9 not that long ago. So obviously I'm gonna finish the rest. I have other stuff to do. It's the holidays. Be ho-ho-hoing on no edits. I don't know why y'all come in and ask where certain stuff at. Like, full reactions don't be on Patreon if you can't wait. I be trying not to sound rude saying that, but y'all not gonna rush me to edit nothing. I stayed up last night till like 2 a.m. to finish Hawkeye because I kept getting distracted. Stayed up to do that so it could go up today. Now I gotta edit the whole last 2.5 hour Matrix movie that I don't have to put on YouTube. I literally don't have to do that.
But that full reaction is on Patreon.
But I love y'all, so I put up content because everybody can't afford Patreon, and then I gotta get bullied. Y'all not gonna bully me.
But yeah,
I want to see a good picture of Spider-Man's new suit. Yeah, parents bring their kids to rated R movies. Of course they do. You see, they was at... Never mind, let me not say that. I don't know why the sad face. I don't understand why you ask for stuff like we don't post videos almost every day. I literally... Young Justice episode 9. Where is it at? I posted this last week. So obviously you'll probably get another video this week. I'm trying to make sure I'm spending time with my family for the holidays. COVID is amongst us still. I'm trying to enjoy the time I have because you don't know how much of it you have left. Not finna be slaving, be humped over my desk dead over no damn edits. I ain't heard nobody in this, nobody say nothing about a Deadpool 3 trailer. So where you seen it at? Did it just drop?
I'm out.
Y'all seen the Deadpool 3 trailer? Where? I ain't heard nobody mention Deadpool nowhere. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you so much. You're so sweet. God bless you, girl. Y'all give it up for Kelly. She helped me so many days when I needed information about autism and stuff like that. She's so sweet. Thank you, girl. You have a Merry Christmas. Not Patreon content be busting. I'm binging everything on Drive.
I seen the collab y'all did for charity. Am I missing something?
Who said that?
Q.
What collab we did for charity?
Oh,
maybe
the shirt.
shirts. I forgot to get them. We were supposed to get some too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even know who got it up or what the link is. But yeah, we did a charity shirt. A bunch of reactors got on the shirt together, and we did a collab so that the money from the proceeds for the shirts goes to charity. Child, I need to post that in the community channel so people can order them. I forgot. Yeah. We appreciate being included though.
Alright, man, I be so focused on other shit. I'm focused on something right now that's going on in my head. I'm not even here right now.
Now she used to help me with my math homework. Oh, maybe you get on my nerves. If y'all don't follow me on Twitch, I'm telling y'all be missing out. I've been streaming stuff. I probably stream Christmas movies today. Maybe one. And then I may play like a game or something. But I'm going to try to edit this Matrix movie first so it could go up today. So y'all can have something to watch. If not, maybe I'd have to finish it today even if it goes up tomorrow. Because I'm taking off Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after. I feel like I deserve that. I deserve a 2-week paid vacation though, all inclusive. But I'm going to take these 3 days. I'll watch. Thank you for the donation. Young Justice has to be the DC show. I guess the best DC show in a while. Oh, thank you, Davon. Super mod. Thank you. Davon just posted a link to the shirts. So if y'all want to check them out, it's like a compilation of reactors on it. And all the proceeds go to charity. Not your mother. Thank you for the donation, my mother. Spare change. I can't. Y'all so silly. Thank you.
I gotta get ready to go because I gotta go cut his hair.
You can go ahead. I'll end it in a minute. I saw KC earlier. They were here. Hey, Lizzie. I need to finish The Wolf Among Us. Like, I be so into editing regular stuff. What?
Nothing. Omega. Another one.
Cause I said The Wolf Among Us?
No.
Oh, I was like...
What the fuck does that have?
Cause that's when you hit the table when I said that.
No, I hit the table when I had you know what I'm saying, the idea. Mm-hmm. Shit just...
Are we still doing the gingerbread house challenge this year? I love them. I went to the grocery store, y'all. They don't have no gingerbread houses. So we probably won't. If we stream, we may stream something together, but like they don't have no gingerbread houses. I had to give my kids the little cookies that you can make into stockings and ugly sweaters so we could decorate them, but they didn't have gingerbread houses when I went. I should have got them earlier. I probably waited too late. Let me see what they say.
Wow. Oh, there's something about Attack on Titan. Fuck that shit.
You ain't have to move my hand out the way like that, Yelena.
You know what I'm saying? No. I did.
Thank you, Blaze King, for the support. See you later, Marquise. Is it Marcus or Marquise? Because I don't like messing up people's names. But happy holidays, though. Have I seen any horror movies Christmas movies recently? No, but I was gonna do Jack Frost or Black Christmas today. Them the only ones that I know of that be like holiday scary movies. And I think I watched Krampus before. Not I choke on gingerbread, I can't. Can one of the mods drop the Discord link? Not a new Christmas album. That's somebody asking about this Batman Arkham series.
Yes, I can blacklist.
It's hot
worse,
in Texas, not nice.
But I'm not finna go through all that trouble.
It's hot. It's not nice. It's hot. It's like 70, 80 something degrees, and it's finna be Christmas. Tired. Like, can I get a breeze, a crisp, you know what I'm saying, piece of cold air to linger over the holidays? Like, I'm tired. I've seen Elf before. We did that last year. I've already did Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, The Grinch with Jim Carrey. What else did we watch?
But see, that's the thing about
Batman. The Batman that was around Christmas time. Is it Batman Returns that got the penguin in? I forgot. Whatever the Batman was.
Well, we watch a lot of episodes back to back. I mean, depending on the show. I mean, we be really invested in a lot of anime that we watch. Certain stuff,
I need to
like certain anime, like, and you can tell the difference when I'm invested in anime and when I'm not. Like, right now we watching Blue Exorcist. Like, it's cool, but I'm not invested in trying to figure out every fucking thing about it. I'm just not. Whereas Demon Slayer, like, I love it. Like, so I'm gonna spend extra time trying to figure this shit out because that's the one I'm really into.
There's up to 6 Home Alone.
Black Clover, I'm trying to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Certain stuff.
I told them we can start fresh for the new year. They might mess around and vote for that again.
What?
Black Clover.
No, we ain't starting fresh. I ain't trying that shit. Nah, you want that shit. You ready for that shit.
I'm just saying we start fresh. It's January. It's a new year. You start fresh. Like, that ain't the only thing that's on there. I'm just saying, like, it came up. Like, I'm not worried about what we watch. We're going to get to it, whatever. Anyway, like, even if you watch the next part, it's still more left, so it still wouldn't be done anyway. Like, yeah, I watched the Bebo Christmas special. I was confused, but I mean, it was all right. I was just confused about what was going on. My opinion on Bleach as a whole, I like Bleach. They just got too much filler. That's all.
Bleach filler is what kill it for me, bro. And then they take 5 minutes to do an intro to each episode. Like back, I forgot it's from back in the day. So that's what they used to do on just make the episodes meet time. I was just like, God damn, this shit is so annoying.
It's 6 Home Alones though. You talking about they just made a Home Alone 4? There's 6. I stopped at 3. I watched the first 2 and I watched the little boy that they did after for 3, but I didn't watch no more after that. They have a 4, they have a 5, and then 6 is up now on Disney. Home Sweet Home Alone. That's the 6th one. Silhouetted Animator, thank you for the donation. Young Justice Theory, the child either can't be stopped and Clarion has to make a deal to make her stop, or Clarion finds a new god to destroy Flaw. I don't know.
I'm not saying Naruto.
Yes, there are 6.
I'm not saying Naruto don't have filler, but what I'm saying is, I'm watching the show straight through, and when I'm watching the show, and I'm like, and I'm trying to watch it straight through, and the feeling, like, sometimes the filler be boring. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this. Like, Naruto shit was boring too. Like, certain filler just didn't make sense in Naruto.
I ain't like the Naruto filler other than like the one that was about Kakashi.
Like Kakashi, Itachi, Jiraiya. That kind of shit is important.
That other shit, them unnamed villages, I don't know who the
fuck is Ninja 73 that I need to have backstory on? I don't give a fuck about this guy. That makes no sense. But the filler with
Minato, Kakashi, Jiraiya, Itachi, that's welcome shit. Hell, you could have even did more about Orochimaru. That's welcome shit because that's people that you care about and want to know more about. So it's like, okay, yeah, I take this 10 episode filler right here because this is Itachi, this is Kakashi. Yeah, I want to know more. I ain't gonna get a whole series about them. So I take these 10 episodes of filler so they can catch up on production over here on the main story. Yeah, give me this. It's a welcome filler. Like, you have that filler that's welcome, and then you have that bullshit that's like season 3 of Naruto with the fucking turtle shit. No, that's not it. That's not season 3. Season 3 is like the boy who had the
Christmas Eve,
piece of the nine-tail. This shit's stupid.
We did real talk today because you won't see me tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve. So, I mean, you could wait here if you want, but I ain't gonna be here. I'm going out to dinner with my family. I ain't doing nothing else but chilling.
Because it's on Netflix. Kevin Feige they want to redo Iron Fist, so it's not going to be connected. Iron Fist was the bad one out of the whole
I don't have
Netflix
no problem
thing,
with,
so you can't say it's connected because you're gonna bring that.
Nobody want no backstory on 1010. Omega, get the fuck out of here. Slime season 2, I'm ready for that. Like, I don't have no problem with Slime. Reincarnated Slime surprised me. Like, it's so many anime that y'all vote for that are surprisingly good that I probably would never touch because I don't know shit about no slime. They make so many slime animes, but that shit was boss though. I fuck with that. Wait, what happened? I ain't see no donation unless I'm blind.
What donation? The $49.99. Tasha said something about that.
I don't think so. No, there's somebody else that's saying what about their donation or something. But I ain't see nothing else.
You gotta scroll up more.
His was the last one. This is the silhouette anime, but that's not who said that. I'll watch. Thank you for the donation. Even if Dr. Fate changes, I still won't forgive him for keeping that dad from his child. Let's see who else he takes hostage. Hope Constantine shows up. I mean, well, look at who his daddy is, so you can't expect him to act no different. Arcane season 2 comes out in 2023. That's cool. Everybody waiting on me to post episode 3.
I don't know why people y'all not ready. Like, bro, we've done and that's another thing we do when shows come out on Netflix. We watch the whole series, so we can't.
If it's something big, like if it's something big that I know people will possibly spoil, I wait until it's all on Patreon before I start posting it.
Yeah,
that's annoying. Like, that drains you from being excited about a show when somebody like purposely be like, I can't wait till y'all get to this part when this bitch blow her motherfucking dad brains out. I'm like, what? How you can't wait till I get to it and then you done just told me what happened? So.
I'm gonna go.
They doing a CW Gotham Knights show?
Yeah, they were talking about that. I'm like, why?
To be honest, as much as I love the CW and being in the Arrowverse for 30 seconds and the Flash and all that stuff, I'm kind of getting over the CW because, like, if you produce 10 shows and only 2 out of the 10 be good, like, I can't.
I'm getting tired of the DC superhero shows, bro. Like,
just like
it's not hitting like it once was. It's at its end.
Y'all need these new kids to come in here and clean house. I ain't saying nothing to the old folks because I'm an old head too that like stuff, but like some of these people that don't have no visions for stuff, they just collecting checks. Y'all got to get rid of these people and get people in here that's actually fans of stuff. I need to finish that. We watched like the first episode of that, I think, and that was it.
What?
Ozark or the first 2, I can't remember. But like, that's drug shit. I want to watch that. I want to watch Narcos too. I'm just saying, like, you already know people gonna get murdered and shit. I think, like, let me not spoil. I just remember acid. Like, as soon as we watched, like, Ozark, I remember acid. Like, barrels of acid. I'm watching The Flash because I choose to watch it. Why are you still watching Flash? I bet you like Titans.
Where you see that at?
Whoever Lord Tanuki is, that white bubble up there in the middle.
Because I fucking choose to, bitch. That's why I watched The Flash. Let me. I'm gonna stop. I'm done being nice
Have I
now.
watched Penthouse? I've watched Penthouse. I gotta watch.
Cause I fucking choose to.
I gotta
It's
watch the
my life.
last episode
And
of
I
season
choose to
2.
do with my life what I will.
I was told I didn't have to watch season 3 of Penthouse, which makes me sad, but I probably will watch it anyway.
Any other questions? No? Good.
Not imagine an alternate universe where Kevin Feige did DC movies instead.
Fuck your Attack on Titan trailer. How about that
Why
shit?
you got my pen doing that?
How about that shit?
You
I ain't
so
watching
rude.
that shit till I fucking
I'm
feel like
tired.
it. Oh,
Why
Make me.
you stopped Narcos after you Googled who? I'm about to edit The Matrix and play 7 Days. I'm bored and I need to eat lunch. It's getting late. I gotta eat, so I'm gonna eat this salad. Now we are The Flash, please.
like I watched The Flash, and I just said earlier that The Flash ain't perfect.
Why the
It
Flash?
got its fucked up
Why the
moments
Flash
too.
gotta pay me because I want to watch it? Is somebody paying you to be here to ask me that? Same difference. Is somebody paying you to be here?
Fuck.
Obviously, you here because you want to be. If you here, like, I don't understand the question. Not Trey sound like Kyle from Living Single. How?
You don't want me to sound like Kyle. You don't want the Barker experience. You don't want the Barker experience.
They probably did do a new promo since they come out in January, but I mean, I could just watch it though. I just feel like some stuff at this point isn't necessary for views. Like, it don't make sense for me to watch a trailer if the shit coming out like a week or two from now. Like, I just feel like I could watch the show. That's extra work for me to do for no reason. Like, them views, that money ain't hitting that hard to where I need to do that. Like, y'all want me to take 30 minutes out of my day recording, editing, and putting up a thumbnail and posting a video for me to get $2 or $5 or $7. Like, now if it's Spiderman related, some Marvel shit, that money might hit. So, like, I'll put it up, but y'all, that 30 minutes I can use to edit something y'all actually want to see. Like, the fuck?
I don't understand, bro. Yeah, turkey burgers.
I don't know what Northman is. I see people keep talking about that, but I don't know what it is. So I don't know what it is to react to it. I don't know what it is. I defend a lot of shows though, but I defend The Flash because that's the first thing people say when you talk about something they like. But y'all watch The Flash. I do. Your point. I watch a lot of shit. Like,
and that'd be the first fucking thing. But they never say, "Oh yeah, man, y'all heard Trey say something bad about The Flash." I never get that. You watch The Flash, but you never.
I do watch Coco Melon Omega.
What the
I watch
fuck?
it with my baby sometimes when
Man,
he don't
you
want to go to
gon'
sleep.
eat a giraffe dick, man.
Coco Melon.
Coco Melon these nuts.
Don't do that to that child show.
I don't know who that is.
They just said I should watch Coco Melon. I said I do watch Coco Melon with my child when he don't want to go to sleep. That's that little cartoon that they pull up on Netflix for him be wanting to sleep. Not I hate Coco Melon. I banned that show in my house. Why you hate Coco Melon? Better than Pepper? Pepper rude ass. Thank you, Lisa. No, I haven't seen Snowfall. Thank you for the donation. I do want to go back one day and watch Vikings though, because I was enjoying it until the network started.
MGM.
I ain't worried about it now because I know how to edit for your ass, bitch. That was back in the day. We here in the present now. I got y'all. I want to watch Vikings though. That shit was good.
I just like putting stuff up on Patreon and giving them exclusive.
I mean, that can be an exclusive. I don't care. I want to watch it though.
It's a lot of shit.
And it's some shit that just I'm not finna be editing out titties and dicks and all that shit for
that's just
YouTube either.
Oh yeah, you'll have to do that for Vikings.
I had to do that for The Witcher probably season 2. You see how much you've been seeing like them 4 episodes you done watch. So like if we do The Witcher season 2, I'm gonna have to do that. But it's worth it though for The Witcher. It depends on the show. Like
And we ain't gonna have no
like
pushback from
Euphoria
Netflix.
season 2. I'm not trying to put that up probably because like
Yeah.
me trying to make it through all them blocks from season 1. But that's a different time now. Like I know how to edit now, so I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see the first one.
Yeah, because that was a lot. They were showing everything on Euphoria. I was like, wait a damn minute. HBO just said, fuck it. Fuck it.
Shit was crazy.
Vikings on Amazon Prime now? I might have to mess with it. I need to Did we finish that? Or did we just... American Gods. That was just the first season, right? Or did we do both?
I think we only did the first season.
Child, that was some shit I wasn't trying to edit out. Because, like, motherfuckers be swallowing people in their vaginas on there. Like, whole people. I was like, nope.
No!
She's supposed to get a spinoff, too.
Hell no.
50 Cent doing it.
Oh, hell no. I ain't watching it for damn.
I ain't say we was going to watch it because I told you she got a spinoff. I was just telling you, I'm not watching that no way. And I got to let them things hang sometime. They can hang, but I ain't editing them out. That's all I'm saying. It's either gonna get cut or I ain't gonna do it. Not Euphoria had me clutching my pearls. I don't remember what that dude's name was on Euphoria, but when I tell you, I would drag him to this day. I be wanting to beat the dog shit out of him. He got on my fucking nerves. I can't even think of his name. You know who I'm talking about?
The boyfriend?
That girl boyfriend, yeah. He would. Ugh.
I forgot what else he played in that we watched. Fuck.
Nate, that's his fucking name. That bitch, I could have fought that bitch. That bitch had me heated. That whole series, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel about seeing him again. He had me heated. Ever saw Blade the series back in the day?
Nope.
But thank you for the donation.
Never watched.
I ain't know they had no series. I just
sure
knew the
did.
movies.
What Sticky Fingers his fucking name, whatever the fuck his name was. I forgot his name. I was like, he was a ball fucking Blade. I was like, bro, I'm not watching this. Even back then, I was just like, no.
My favorite character on Penthouse.
What's wrong with 59 Cent? No.
I can't even say who my favorite character is on Penthouse because as soon as you like somebody, they do some shit and you be like, really? So I can't say, but I've liked a lot of characters on there. Never mind. I've liked a couple characters. Let me not say a lot. I ain't watched it in a minute though. I don't even remember all their names. What's wrong with 50 Cent? Nothing. I just don't care for him as a person. 59 Cent.
Alright, I'm finna go, baby.
We watched 4 episodes of The Witcher on Patreon. I'm trying to finish so we can do season 2. But there's 4 episodes up on Patreon. Well, it might be 3. I think I gotta do the 4th one. We watched the 4th one the other day. I gotta put that up. My girl Yennefer, that's all I'm gonna say.
Six 9.
I don't know when The Boys season 3 coming out. We probably will. I'm pretty sure we do that because we did the first 2.
You got it, man. You got it.
He could be a go-producer, but I don't watch Power, so I wouldn't know. I don't like him as a person. I just said that. Like, I don't support him. He did too much stupid shit, and he still do stupid shit, and I'm just good on that. Like, he got shot them 9 times and didn't die, and I guess he thought he was God, so I'm good. Like, I'm finna go, though, because these questions getting repetitive. Your mother, thank you for the donation. Hey, Abby, I'm gonna go take a shower. Not you putting in here that you finna go take a shower. Thanks for the laugh and happy holidays. Be safe out there. Love you guys. All right, your mother, thank you for the donation. Silhouetted Animator, thank you for the donation. I can't answer that because like I don't even remember Hugo Strange, to be honest.
He figured out Bruce Wayne was Batman.
I got into Midnight Mass because of y'all, and I watched it in one night. It was so good. It was a slow burn, but it was very good. They left you little shit in like each episode to make you want to keep watching. So they built up to the end. So it's good. That'll be finished before the year over. Arcane, I know I'll do episode 3 before the year over. And then what else? I gotta finish up Young Justice. Might as well go and finish that up before the end of the year. And then what else? Alice in Borderland will be done because it's only 2 episodes left for that. So it'll be a couple shows that'll finish before the year over with. But like I said, full reactions on Patreon though. Alice in Borderland, Young Justice, Midnight Mass, Arcane, all this stuff already done over there. Full reactions to Hawkeye, the Flash Armageddon part. What else we did? First 4 episodes of The Witcher. I'll post the other episode of The Witcher today. Full reaction to The Matrix 4.
Count on the grass with the no.
Oh, I'm missing shit.
Have
a good holiday break.
Bro, it's like the words switch.
Thank you, Canada Graphs. I'll watch. Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna hop off, but Mary Chrysler, I'm still on episode 5 of Hawkeye, but Yelena breaks into your house and makes you box mac and cheese. What do you do? We gonna sit down and talk and eat, girl. What's your plans for the MCU? I mean, she ain't trying to kill me. She just wanted to make some mac and cheese. I'll be like, but let me show you how to make it without the box, though. That's my first thing. Let me show you that black mac and cheese.
Oh, God.
So the next time you break in, you can do this shit correctly. I got you. I can show you stove, top, and oven. Which one do you want to do first? Wait.
We know you can cook, Tasha.
Don't do that. Why I had got so mad because I seen the boy on TikTok. I thought he was white. I don't know what he was, but like he was like just bought some what he said. He said I bought some black made mac and cheese. I don't see what the hype is. And then he put it in his mouth. He was like, he started shaking. He was like, never mind. That shit was so funny because I thought he was about to come for us. Because he was like, they ain't even give me no ketchup with it. And no, I don't know, he said it didn't have nothing on, some on the top, like the little crushed shit on the top. He was like, so I don't get the hype. I was like, let this be a white boy talking about mac and cheese. He was like, I don't know, he was Middle Eastern or Indian or something though. He was brown, that's all I know. And then he ate that mac and cheese, that bitch started shaking. That shit was so funny. He said, never mind. That shit was so funny. I need to stay off TikTok, the amount of TikTok. Let me tell you about this bitch that pissed me off on TikTok yesterday, y'all. I was on this bitch team.
God damn!
I'm gonna show you her video.
You loud as fuck.
I don't care. I was on her team. She had one of them Christmas rap channels to show you how to rap gifts. I was on this bitch team till she wrapped this iPhone and had the nerve to put some fake mistletoe in the wrapping on the gift instead of tape or a bow. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Huh? Let me pause it on what she did, y'all. I was so upset. You can ask Ivy. I was so heated. I was like, okay, she rapping this shit good. I'm like, this shit look nice. She ended that shit. Who put dead flowers or fake flowers on people? I was so upset. Let me find this video because I'm heated. Where is that Christmas? I probably didn't like it. I probably can't even find it. Let me see. I know where to look for that. Give me a hot second.
No, I've never tried beef flavored Shin ramen. Ew.
Who? That's the ramen you like though, right? The spicy one?
Yeah, but not beef
I seen one that got like, it say beef broth on it where it looked like it got meat in the thing. I ain't even tried it, but let me find this link.
I don't know who putting ketchup on ramen. I mean, not on mac and cheese. That shit's nasty.
Let me see if this is it. Nope. Oh no.
If you have to, never mind. Y'all got it.
All right.
What do I do?
Nope, that's the Disney.
Jennifer Hudson.
Where is this sheet?
Honestly, no, I'm not excited for the Flash movie.
I meant to show you this. Look at this brisket. They talking about how juicy it is. Look at this food. I'm sorry, that shit had me. I was like, she started laughing at the end of the video. Bruh.
Oh, that's the brisket?
Like the way she said that shit and started laughing.
Oh, that's the brisket?
Please show it to him. I don't care.
Oh, that's the brisket?
Look at this food.
Just watch this thing squirt. This thing is juicy like no.
Oh, that's the brisket.
I'm sorry, bruh. The way she laughed out, she couldn't even keep it together, bruh.
Catch up with it, man. Ugh, y'all some nasty motherfuckers, man. Stop.
I need to find this TikTok of this lady rapping this gift because that shit pissed me off.
All right, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go cut my dad hair.
I'm gonna show y'all this video and then I'm finna go too. I need to find it. She pissed me off.
You
so
know,
bad.
sometimes it's good just not to speak. You know.
Excuse me, sir, do you work here?
Tasha's trying to find this video so y'all can see.
Yeah. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna just cut the sound off. Okay. Look at her rap this. I'll put it over my face. I was with her. I was like, okay, we got the creases and shit. Watch how she in this video, bro. I was so disgusted. Why you do that? Why would you do that? Did you see it? Why would you do that?
You really upset by that?
Why would you took fake mistletoe in this gift? Like, I'm just like, for what? What does it do?
Obviously, it did something for her.
That look ugly. I was like, why, bro? That shit had me so triggered last night, y'all.
Obviously, because you brought that shit up.
Everything was perfect. And then he should go with this shit.
She might have thought that was beautiful. Alright, y'all. We finna go.
I was triggered. I gotta show you this video before you leave, though, so you can stop.
So I can what?
Because you didn't want me to play it on the thing, the one I tried to show you about Disney.
Yeah, we can watch it before I go.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good weekend. Thank y'all so much for the love and the donations. And if we're not back before the Christmas holiday, you know, like we're on that day, y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Alright, man. Y'all take care.